When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UCF Knights. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Duke's offense will get first crack at it here. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? What style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time on target. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They'll go right back to it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the UCF Knights offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big...
There he goes! Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UCF! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
But how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Knights are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Romero. Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Gossett. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Slips through the line. He smashes his way through again. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers. And defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Floating away.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here we go. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over Arizona State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Romero. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's West. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Need. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Knights! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 5.
At the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Makes the quick grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Let's go. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he got loose. Hits the afterburners. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Knights. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man out of the backfield. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Got his man. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They'll run it. It's Soto. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
and they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it, fired, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Makes the grab. It's Need. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Romero. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He has the first and still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Randall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.